Hello, everyone. Um, Thank you. Okay, so this is a for everyone. This is a exclusive live trading on FOMC, and also you are trading on the VIP live trading room. Welcome. We are short on gold in the FOMC trading. We are short on gold, and with that being short on gold, what we are doing here is thank you. This is a quick live trading FOMC. We have open sell trade on gold, which is running in little profit. This is the trade for those who are joining on the channel. Just giving you a brief idea. Based on the 30 minutes price action, open XAU USD short trade, and therefore, if you guys are just have joined, this was not scheduled on YouTube, but you have done that for potentially faster opportunity. And so I've given the link in the free Telegram channel. Okay, so this is 30 minutes time frame the trade was open based on, and we can see the market basically broken that high here, and after break of this high, it grabbed the liquidity and then started to break below in that area. We can see the price here reach that level where there is a high liquidity, and because there is a high liquidity, the market formed this candle. But I think that it may now continue to drop to this support here. Okay, so therefore, with this resistance here, we can expect for the market to break below to the support level. Okay, so 30 minutes, we can see there is a liquidity candle formation, and with that liquidity candle formation, expecting it to come back down here. So as progression of this session, what I think that we may see potentially downside here. Now, from the, let's look at the lower time frame 5 minutes chart. In this lower time frame, we can see that there is a candle being trying to form. Now, this 5 minutes candle is trying to bounce with a liquidity grab. Let's see which way it's trying to be heading. Okay, so there is a rejection. All right, going in our favor, guys. Get ready for potentially, so we might see some volatility here. We can see some increased volatility, and okay, so we see that going in our favor. Quite a strong drop. Okay, I don't want to see that again breaking above. Come on. So from 30 minutes, we were expecting to be bearish. So 30 minutes candle is a bearish. So you can see again started to drop, so which is a pretty good good probability. I would like to take the profit as soon as we'll see a good profit, because it's very volatile. We are now running in profit. I think we could see further downside here. Let's hold it. What do you want to do? Want to take profit? I think better hold it. Better hold it. It might be a good move here. So we are short on gold, which is I'd like to take it to further downside here. In the 5 minutes, 1 minute. Okay. So far in our favor. So anyone, let me know for those who are on the VIP. We can on Zoom as well, so you can respond to if you have any question. Are you guys anyone here on the trade? You can let me know if you need to unmute your mic. It's a pretty good move on XAUUSD. And yeah, this is how trading is, guys. You see that the previous this one now currently we are up 45 pip and expecting it to remain to the downside. We are 45 pip up and wanting to see that it's breaking below. So let's hold it for the time being. I'm still holding it, and I think that we may see a potentially continuation, expecting it to drop a lot from the 4 hour. We see that it's coming to the support level here. Okay, so here is support. Okay, pretty strong drop here. And are you guys with me? So on the live session, we are on both Zoom as well as on live session. So welcome, good evening. Can we enter now? Yeah, we are already sell. Yeah. Anyone running on the YouTube live as well? So yes, on the trade. Okay, very good, very good. Well done. Good job. Good job. Good job. And okay, so we can see currently we are up on this trade for 56 pip. I'm holding it. I think that because the market has started to trend in the direction, we might see that it's coming to the daily support potentially. And I will be giving a shout out what I will be doing with the trade. But at the moment, we see that it's a bearish. And with that bearish momentum, expecting it to come back down further. Okay. All right. So we are nearing to hitting our TP target. But I'll give you a shout out if I am closing by myself. But I think that we don't need to close it. We see that the market structure is bearish. So from the 4 hour, as we mentioned in the beginning, that's a okay. So I'm closing out. I have closed. We might re-enter. I have closed because I want to take that good move. And if we see that it's forming another candle, we can look at that. But at the moment, the market is volatile. So if we see that this one is giving us another opportunity, we can look for that. So awesome, guys. Awesome. Thank you for joining. And let's we see that there is one trade close to E, and I will be looking for now further opportunity. Okay, so looking at further opportunity on XAUUSD. Okay, now here what you can see the 30 minutes and the 15 minutes. Okay, so yeah, 15 minutes candle, which is forming another liquidity candle. Now, if you look at, you can see there is one here which has grabbed that liquidity. 15 minutes also grabbing liquidity. So if this current candle closing as a bearish candle, we might find further opportunity. Okay, so here is the market has here grabbed the liquidity, forming a bearish candle. The 1 minute. Okay, so the trend looks still bearish here on this. Okay, so have you guys secured some profit here in this trade? Now, what we need to see is strong bearish price action, which is basically we see that there is a increased volatility, which is good to see here. So 30 minutes, 15 minutes. All right. So we'll be waiting to see that how it is forming. Cool, man. Cool. Okay, so we will be re-entering if we find further opportunity. Just being patient on that. Okay, the price here, there's a liquidity candle formation, there's another liquidity candle. So back to back, two important liquidity candle formation here. And with this two liquidity candle formation, we might see that this is where the price slowly trying to break below and wanting to see that it has made enough effort to break below, and then we can look for that potential entry opportunity in this market. Okay, so here is what we can see in this area. So looking at 30 minutes, we see some upside pullback. $15 here is there is a liquidity candle here. So another one here, back to back, two important liquidity candle. We could see that eventually it's coming to fill that long wick. Okay, so this is the 1 minute chart. As the market getting slowly volatile, if it breaks this high where there is a potential for rejection at the moment. So here is the resistance. The market has broken that high, and we could see eventually, if we see that now we are out of the trade with profit. Now if we see the market again heading any of this resistance line, we can look for further entry. This is the starting of this big drop. So if it is crossing that high, where we can find potential entry opportunity. Thanks for joining the live session. Thank you very much. And also, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do so. Make sure you give a thumbs up. Okay, so you can see some rejection coming up on the 1 minute, and it's the 1 minute chart. Let's see if there is anything that we can look at. So we are out on this trade. If we find another entry, we will be re-entering based on new entry criteria. But at the moment, we are looking to see the best trade possible. Okay, now, so the question is either this market going up or it's coming for deeper drop. So what's your viewpoint on that? I think that the market trending to the downside here potentially. So there is already potential liquidity candle being formed here on the lower time frame. Okay, so from that perspective, okay, the 1 minute, here we can see, so our first trade is closed. I think let's say the 15 minutes market trying to fill that zone here. If it started to drop, we may see increased movement. Okay, so at the moment, the way it formed, there is a probability for downside here again. So I will be opening again, sell on XAUUSD with a tight stop loss this time, 35 pip. This is the second trade. The first one was close to its profit. So this one also, I would like to open another sell trade in that area. So this one, if we look at the 1 minute perspective here, this is the level here, and with 221, so I'm short on this one as this market grab liquidity here. This is the 1 minute chart. So this one also will be closing if we see enough significant drop here. The potential for downside is high. If we look at the 15 minutes, we can see that there is a potential for weak fill in that area. And if that's the case, then we should be able to see for the market to break below to create a new lower low. We'll see where it is heading. And we see some peep running at the moment. Okay. Here, expecting it to break in that direction. Okay, so we are short, and what I think that you can see that the market has formed here on the 1 minute. There is a head and shoulder formation, so the probability to come down is higher. Probability to come down is higher, and we can see the market in that sense is coming down, and we are holding it, guys. hold tight to get some to gain some pip here, and yeah, we'll see. This is exclusive live from Forex Trading Wizard Academy, the VIP live trading room, but I'm also broadcasting on the channel for all of you for educational. So 2 trades. The first one, let me delete that. The old text was done. So it's not updated. So XAUUSD, the first one was around 45 pip gain. This one, we'll see how far it goes. Okay, now here is the market started to drop in that direction. We I would like to see that it's breaking below here with a momentum, and I take my profit. Welcome, where you live, bro? Good evening. Thank you very much. Hi, sir. Market is going down for deeper drop. What's the impact on news, coach? So you see that basically FOMC made XAUUSD volatile. We are waiting for, this is the second trade. The first one we have closed with profit. We are waiting for the market to drop down and then to create a new lower low to see where it is heading. And in the meantime, traders, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So here is a tight stop loss. Wanting to see that it's breaking below because it grabbed liquidity, as I mentioned earlier, this with this green candle, and then there is a red candle. So there is a good amount of liquidity grab here that might lead this price to drop back down here with a stronger momentum. And with that in mind, here what we can see that the price is basically started to potentially start to drop. Okay, so you see there is a red candle formation. I'm also with this one will be ready to either to run or to close depending on how the market is doing here. Okay, so this is the 1 minute candle. Now if this 1 minute candle, there is a red doji, if the next one is crossing the previous ones and then closing back below, that will create another opportunity. Let's see if it is getting a rejection from here. I think we might see. Okay, so the candle on the 1 minute closed back below. So basically this one expecting in that direction movement. So if that's the move in that direction, so we might see that it's breaking below to create a new lower low. We can see the market move in that direction at the moment. And yeah, I have also opened in the, so you will see that here is rejection in that area. Okay, so yeah, the bias for me is to the downside. Okay, but just there is a little bit of rejection, which is I'm still with the fact that anytime we could see downside here. Let me see that. Yeah, potential for I'm still biased to the downside. We are running some profit, but it's trying to push up again for a deeper pullback. So we see that it's almost at entry again. Okay, so with the long wick candle formation. Okay, here we can see we are again in the positive side, and because we are on the positive side, expecting it to drop down again to create a new lower low. Okay, here we can see it's breaking in that direction. So the market grabbing liquidity, it's slowly breaking below in that direction. So what we can see here is for the price to, if we look at here, we can see a series of lower high formation, expecting it to break below. See that where it is heading, and with that, with the drop, okay, so here is a series of lower high formation, and as the market slowly breaking below, we can expect it to come back down again to create a new lower low. Okay, see that? Come on, again, pushing high. Looking at the 5 minutes chart, so all right, so here is 1 minute. We can see a potential. If this one is closing as a red candle, that could be a liquidity candle formation, and that might lead that price back to the downside here. Let's see how this candle is closing. I think it might close as a red candle. All right, so you see that basically got a rejection. $15 minutes candle closed, but expect it to come down to fill that zone. It's again pushing high from the 30 minutes as well. So from the 1 hour, $4 hour, still biased with the fact that we should see that potentially downside, but we are nearing the entry, still holding the trade. Now if it is you've seen quite a few people profit running and then again trying to bounce, but I think how far it will bounce is a question, because the market trend here is highly bearish. So looking at that, if we look at what we can see, that 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and okay, looking at the 5 minutes and 1 minute, so it's catching for it's in a very crucial level. Now if it is breaking below, all right, so then we might see that it's coming again. Now it's in a very crucial level, guys. So here it's gone back up, still on that okay. Maybe in the last moment it might return back. It's a very weird price action here is formed. It looks like that we might see some rejection. It's gonna be exclusive if it is managed to break. We'll be opening that. So for those whose stop loss is here, should be running, but I added a position to see what's happening. Okay. Okay, 1 minute chart. If it is a pure liquidity grab, we should see because it has broken this liquidity zone multiple times. The bias is here for is still to the downside, and with that downside bias, if we look at here, but you can see that it's the 1 minute. I don't want to see that it's breaking up. Okay. So I guess you guys also on the trade, it's still okay, it's gone up. It just has broken to the upside. So it got stopped, but I think let's see, we will be looking for, so 35 pip gone on this one. The previous one was 45 pip. So top text, we are gone with the minus 35 pip. Okay, so this is, so the risk management is key always when you are opening. But I think that if we look at, we might see, if we see enough confirmation, we can, I still think that the market will have a rejection here once we see it has given enough confirmation in the zone. And okay, so I will be opening short again in that area, as with that zone here. If we look at 15 minutes chart, there is a bounce here, but at the same time, looking at the 1 minute, okay, so in this area here, it's trying to break to the upside. We'll see first of all how this candle is closing. Looking at in that zone, so there is a weaker response from the buyers potentially, and okay, so there is a rejection coming. Okay, so at this point, with again proper risk management, we'll be opening short, and TP target here will be 221. If we are correct, then we should be able to see that drop potentially. It's really important to see that it's getting that rejection here, but I think we might see again, let's see the last moment how the candle is closing. It's getting another rejection. Okay, so yeah, getting rejection to the downside. So we are on the trade on that. That's a huge drop. Now this is what I was telling about, guys, that we are holding it, and we are holding it. You know, I'm on the trade. I will be holding it for downside further. Okay, so which might ultimately hit the full TP. We are up on this at the moment 25 pip, but I'm holding it for bigger one. Almost there, hitting that TP. Let's make it happen, and just one more drop can give the full TP hit. Okay, boom, yep. Okay, I have taken the full profit here. I've taken the full profit, which is basically in that area. I think you guys have 49 pip. 3 trades. So one, so one 45 pip, the other one 35 pip, the other one is plus 49 pip. So one minus 35 pip plus 45 pip. 39 pips. So basically, we can see that the market is responding now accordingly in that direction. So we can see that drop. Now I would like to ask you guys, have what's the update on the trade that you have opened? And okay, here we can see the market slowly returning back in the direction. So this was I would say that a fake out multiple times and then rejected to the downside. Welcome, Rita. Thank you very much. Good evening, coach. There is a big market gap in the dollar index. Any possibility of filling the gap? So welcome. Okay, here we can see it's moving in that direction the moment, and so it successfully have closed FOMC few trades here. Any feedback on that? So you're blowing account. So if you don't know how to do the risk management, then I would highly recommend don't trade. It's not for you. Then we have, so it's all about risk management and then trading based on strategy. Welcome, Alicia. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, welcome. Okay, cool. Now what we can see, the market is still remaining. So we are satisfied with the trade that we have opened, and I will be again coming up on live in few hours for the next day's trading. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed. I will still be active on the VIP group, so I'm exiting from YouTube. I will see you very soon. Thank you for joining, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel.